Hi, I'm going to be showing you how to use our new Rustic Birch mould. This mould has been released due to the success of our rustic bark mould, and so it joins the rest of our rustic range to give you a really realistic birch effect. So it's great for wedding cakes and it will also look really nice at Christmas time. So with all of our moulds, we use the Davies sugar paste. This comes in two flavours, vanilla or marshmallow. It's much firmer than normal sugar pastes, and so it works perfectly with the moulds. If you are using other sugar pastes, all we ask is that you add a little bit of Tylo powder to them to firm them up, and you'll feel the consistency change as you knead it. And this should help stop your paste from sticking. Also, before we start, we always dust the moulds with corn flour first and tap out any excess. Now here I've got some of our sugar paste that I've coloured with a small amount of brown just to make a really nice pale birch colour. So I'm just giving that a quick knead. So before you press your paste into the mould, I just lay it on the work surface and take a small rolling pin. I just want to roughly roll it out until it's about the same width as the birch. That doesn't have to be perfect. So when you place your paste into the mould, you want the smooth side to go down, like that. So before I start rolling, I'm just going to use my fingers to press down the paste firmly into the start of the birch, and this holds it into position while you roll, like that. So I'm just going to take my rolling pin, and I just want to roll all the way along nice and firmly until you begin to see the pattern through the back of your sugar paste. So just roll all the way along nice and firmly, and then if you roll off the mould, your paste will tear away, and then you can just use your fingers to make sure that your paste isn't hanging over the edges anywhere. So now you can just turn your mould over and peel it back. So you can see it's nice and easy to handle. So when you come to making your second piece and attaching them around your cake, the join is really easy to blend away simply by using a Dresden tool. Because of all the different markings on the birch, it disguises the join really nicely as if it's part of the pattern. So now I'm just going to add more detail using a bit of colour, and this will make your birch look really realistic. So first I've just got this chocolate brown colour. I'm just going to begin by going in any cracks and creases in the wood of So next, I'm just going to use some black powder colour to, again, not so much as with the brown, but again, I just want to go in some of those deeper creases to make them look even deeper. It's also nice to just give a general sort of wash of faint black across the birch. This creates like shadowing. Next, I'm going to use this biscuit powder colour. I'm just going to roughly brush this in certain areas, again just to give a bit of colour and different tones in the birch. And then I'm just going to take a bit of white powder colour, and I just do this on any areas that are slightly raised, and this just highlights them. And then finally, I'm just going to mix a little bit of brown powder colour with a drop of isopropyl alcohol. And I'm just going to use this to paint over the markings on the birch. And to finish, I'm just going to give it a light mist of this edible luster spray. And this just really brings it out and gives it more highlights and makes it look more realistic. So normally, I would cover the whole of my cake with the pieces of birch from the mould, and then I would colour the cake as a whole afterwards. I wouldn't colour each individual piece before it's attached. And if you want to add more detail, another thing you can do is pinch the edges over all the creases to create the flaky birch effect. I hope you found this tutorial useful. And if you'd like to see more of our videos, then please visit our website www.karendaviscakes.co.uk, or you can see all of our videos at our YouTube channel.